What's up guys, NPS3D here and welcome back on new tutorial. So in today's tutorial we are going to hit a text. So in today's tutorial we are going to create a Hollywood movie title work inside After Effects without any third party plugin. So the title name is Tomb Raider and I got this inspiration from a new upcoming movie of Tomb Raider. I seen this late but I try to get it. So this is the look. I'm sure you are not listening with this audio, right? That's why you think this not look cool, but now now watch it. Alright, I'm sure. So let's get started without any third party. Let's get started. So first let's create a new composition, and my home is almost near the public road, so that's why I'm recording this tutorial in night. What a magic, right? So I'm going to use 60 frames because I want to make in some place make it smoother. That's why I'm using 60 frames. So this is the main comp. So let's rename this to main, but nothing to say main, just type title. So let's type title Tomb Raider. Right, make this in center and make this text white. Alright, this looks cool, but let me add a texture on. So let me put this text below. Let me put this text below to the texture layer, so we can rename this, call this texture, and just Luma Mate. So you can see, right? So let's add a curse effect on texture, so make it little bit pop off. Alright, so this looks good. Save your project. So this is our title, right? So go to here and title. Now let's create a new composition, and this will be our arrow. So let's create a arrow. So for arrow, just simply create a mask, or just create a shape layer, normal shape layer, make it thinner, right? Align this in center. Make this anchor point in middle and just press R and rotate in 90 degree and make it like this. Now just go here and enable the grid. Choose the pen tool and create a shape just like this one. Right, so make it like this or anything which suit for you. So alright, so our normal structure of arrow is ready. So hide the grid and let me, so now it's look good. And now let's pre-compose this. or just leave it because we made this in a separated comp, so leave it and just make another comp, and this will be our main, right? So put down the title and the main arrow is here, and let me disable this other arrow and titles. Now let's scale, or let's reposition the arrow. So we need something right here, so scale down this, scale down the arrow, like I need set it to 90% scale and make it here, right? Control S, save this. So once you come here, so let's go to the P, and our composition is only 4 seconds. Don't matter, nothing matter, but let me adjust it first. So composition setting, let me just put at least 8 seconds. Go inside the arrow comp and change also the duration 8 seconds. Increase it and go main title and composition setting, and also here 8 seconds. Go to the main, and now let's put it here 8 seconds, right? So let's add the animation in position of arrow. So I want in 1 second and 30 frames our arrow is in this position, and in 30 seconds our arrow will be here, like this, and select this both keyframes, keyframe assistant and easy. So let's play this. Let's go to the graph editor, and I want something like this. No, I want something like this. Boom. Alright, so let's switch to the half saver project and just hide the timeline. I mean hide the graph editor. Alright, so animation is done. So let's add a mask, because we don't want our arrow is show in this area, right? So let's fit it, and let's create a solid, and this layer solid setting, make composition size, and this will be our arrow mask. Hide this one and just roughly draw a mask. Like this, and just alpha inverted, and let's press F and make it little bit feather. So now you can see how it comes, right? So save this, fit, and switch down to the third view. Now let's arrow main. So now let's go to the title and just Luma Mate, right? So let's duplicate this and just select above this title and arrow and just pre-compose this and just call this shatter, and in this one just luma inverted. So let's solo this layer, and this is our inverted, right? So select this and just pre-compose this one is, and this is full text or just full title, right? So we have a setter and we have a full title, right? So put down the setter and just solo the setter layer, and you can see when it's come like here, right? So let's add a effect. Select the setter layer and let's add a effect called this CC pixel poly, and let's switch to the half view and just change the time. So I want setter begin from 1 second and 9 frames, so 1.09, right, you can see. And if I switch both layer on, so you can see, let's add a black BZ, this is a background layer. So let's and just sort our work area. Below layer, below setter layer, and just call this big. You can see the part of this title is fall very fastly, so let me do something. So just turn down the force maybe 95 and the gravity 0.7, and also for this one, so 0.9, I mean 90 and 0.7. So now it's good, but it's fall very fastly, so let me turn down the gravity maybe 0.3 or just 0.4, and also for a small part 0.4. So now this will be good. And you can also turn down the force if you want, and if you want more copy, just duplicate this layer, small setter text, and this will be very small, and put down here to 1. So we have a large, and we can increase it to maybe 5. So we have a large, medium and small part, just like these types of results. So maybe even more, so 8, right? So if I solo the layer with busy, you can see, and this is very small part. So now 3 copies looks good. And force, you can definitely down it to maybe 80%, and also this for 80 per 80. You can definitely create it with shatter effect, but the pixel poly looks good for me. That's why I created with the pixel poly, and the result, it looks good. So select all three shader layer and apply CC force motion blur, because if I use the comp blur, you can see here this looks not good because it's not applying any motion blur on these pieces. So I just select the small part first and just apply. And you can go inside the arrow comp. I may just go inside the full title here, and this is the arrow animation, so make motion blur, and let's add our stock footage to make it more cool. And let's duplicate the background and just add a circle effect, or just add a gradient. So let's apply a gradient and just so I choose this types of gradient, like looks good, right? So now let's apply a stock footage. So this is from Action Essential from Video Copilot, and if I just show you, so this is the, I think, particle stream 1. You can see if I play this, and let's align and compose it well with the arrow shot, right? So when the arrow shot start, so let's rotate this. So press R and 90°, and let's right click, time stretch, and just press P and add a keyframe on position and move frame by frame. Let's check the animation. This looks great, right? You can see. For making it more interesting, you can add a extra smoke, I mean extra particle stream here also, and make it red. So let me quickly do this. So you can see, looks great. and you can add a extra smoke layer also, but I'm not going to do that, and you can do it also. Let's make it 5 seconds, right? Select all these things and pre-compose. Right click, time, enable time remapping, so make it smoother, right? But first make a new camera, hit OK, right? OK, and let's make all things 3D, and let's add a simple animation, camera animation, so P. Go to the 5 frames, 5 seconds, and press C and just zoom it like this. Select the camera and press A and just add a wiggle expression a little bit. So wiggle 0.2, 12. So this will be go straight and add a little bit wiggle expression. So so this will go straight with a little bit wiggle, right? So go back to the main, and let's go where the animation, where the arrow hit the text, so just go there and just add another keyframes and go inside the very last, almost 5, and just add another keyframe, and just now let's make it like this, and let's add a new adjustment layer. This will be a camera shake, so just apply a slider and select our main footage and press P and just add and click and just type wiggle, open bracket, and choose lock this effect and go back here, wiggle, and parent x, comma, y value, and close the bracket. Go to the time remap, and I think it's not working right, so we will just go to the and just uncheck the time remap. So let's go in the very quarter resolution and let's see the preview what we made. but let's add also motion tile on the our comp. So motion tile, and due to vehicle sound I cannot continuously tell what I did, so just see and understand if you can. So now let's preview this in quad resolution. You can see it looks superb, right? So let's add a slow motion. So go in the 5 second at least, and so just right click, time, enable time remapping. Alright, so we need slow motion here, so add a keyframe here and go into the just add a keyframe, just make this so all done. Let's add a so all done. Now let's add a adjustment layer and apply some color correction. After we'll just render it. So let's add a coarse effect. Alright, so after the color correction it looks like this, right? So all done, I think, and let's alright, so our small preview done, and let's see. This look amazing, alright? So if you want to change the text directly, you can go inside the title and change it, but I'm not going to do that because, and if you want to make this little bit jaggy, so you can apply a rough edges on this arrow comp, so your arrow will be little bit rough. So that's it for now, and I will make a final render with sound, and I will add in this video so you can see what the actually result looks like. And thanks for watching my video, thanks for loving me. I am NPS3D. Keep watching, keep subscribe, keep comment. If you have any problem, please comment in video box, comment in this video, and if you have any question, queries, so just leave me a message. I will definitely help you, and I am too frustrated with this noise, but I cannot do anything, but I can make videos for you. So just see, watch, subscribe, and just hit a bell icon to get notification when I upload any video, any tutorials, any works. So follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, but just leave it here. Keep subscribing, keep loving. So alright, so let's stop it here, and we'll see you next time with a great tutorial with After Effects on YouTube. So stay tuned for more update.